Plato. He was an ancient Greek philosopher. He was born in Athens, Greece, on 428 before Christ. His father's name was Ariston, and mother's name was Periction. His father and mother was Philosopher. He was born in a wealthy and aristocratic family. Some scholars believe that he was named Aristocles after his grandfather and was later called Plato because of his broad physical build. He had two brothers, Glaucon and Adeimantus, and a sister named Peotone. His father died when Plato was still a child. Thereafter, his mother married her uncle. It is possible that Plato had studied grammar, music, and gymnastics under renowned educators of the time. From the writings of Aristotle, we also know that Plato studied under Athenian philosopher Cratylus, who introduced him to the teachings of Heraclitus. After leaving Athens, Plato traveled for 12 years, visiting places around the Mediterranean coast such as Syracuse, Italy, Egypt, and Cyrene. For some time, he studied mathematics under the Pythagoreans in Italy. What he learned there later helped him to form his own ideas. In Egypt, he studied geometry, geology, astronomy, and religion. It was here that he learned to make water clock, which he later introduced in Athens. It is believed the Apology of Socrates, his first major work, was written shortly after the death of Socrates. Some other works of this period are Protagoras, Euthyphro, Hippias Major and Minor, and Ion. All these were written in dialogue form through which Plato attempted to convey the philosophy and teachings of Socrates. Around this time, Plato also visited Syracuse, which was under the rule of tyrant King Dionysius I, whose brother-in-law Dion had become Plato's disciple. It angered Dionysius, and Plato was sold into slavery. Fortunately, Dionysius, another of his disciples, was able to buy his freedom for 20 minas and send him home. Plato returned to Athens in 387 BC. In the same year, he founded his academy on a plot of land in the Grove of Academus, outside the city wall of Athens. It is said to be the first organized school in the Western world. Plato's famous book, The Republic, was written sometime during this period. He was dead in Athens, Greece on 348 before Christ, at the age of 80. You can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation, said Plato.